Mr. Gerald, what you doing today? Oh, Angelee, I've just been sitting on the front porch rocking. I love to watch the cars go by. Oh, that sounds kind of boring, Mr. Gerald. Well, as you get my age, that's really what you do. You just kind of watch it go by. Oh, well, I've been out at the playground playing. Have you ever been on the swings? Yeah, I used to swing all the time. You know, there was a song I could sing by the great John Henderson. It was called Just a Swingin', Just a Swingin'. Oh, Mr. Gerald, why don't you stop singing? Because I don't think anybody wants to hear that anymore. Hey!
Hey, guys.
Who's that?
Hey.
Hey there, Stephen. Is that you, Stephen?
That's me.
Well,
How are you?
I know that I've been calling you Stephanie sometimes, and that's just because I love your dear sweet wife.
I love her too. She's a good one.
Yeah, I like her too, Mr. Stephen. What you been up to, Steve?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. How about you guys?
Well, you know, I've just been watching as Murray starts to kind of reopen again.
Yeah.
That's been nice. You know what I need though, Stephen?
What's that?
I need a haircut.
Yeah.
Look at my hair.
It's pretty frizzy there.
Look at my hairs, Mr. Gerald. You don't think I need a haircut too?
That's quite a bit.
When I'm stuck. Anyway, hey, Mr. Stephen.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Do you call me sir?
Well, I was looking at Gerald, and so I said sir, but I was talking to you. So
usually it's me that messes up the voices, not you.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Stephen.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever been out to the playground here in Glendale?
Yes, I have.
I love the playground. Yeah, I love it too, Stephen.
Gerald, you got to be careful. You could hurt yourself, though.
Yeah, sometimes I go down the slides, though, because it's so much fun.
Yeah, that's good. So how was your time at the playground, Angelee?
Well, I got a little bone to pick with somebody.
With who?
Well, there was one little boy out there, Mr. Stephen.
Yeah.
He stole my favorite swing.
He did?
Yeah, I was a-swinging.
Uh-huh.
Stop it, Gerald. I was a-swinging, and he jumped in my swing and stole it.
Really?
Yeah, and you know what?
What's that?
I'll never, ever love him again.
Well, you know, yeah, my kids have had stuff like that happen too. And you know what I've told them?
What, that he's unlovable?
Well, not that.
That you don't have to like him?
No, I'm
not.
not.
That you can push him down?
No, I haven't told them those. I've said, you know, maybe the other kid thought you were finished, and that's why they went and took it. And so they may not have known that you were just taking a little break. And so sometimes people may not mean anything bad by it. It just may be that it happens. But even if it happens and it upsets us and it makes us sad and all, we should still love them because, you know, as we read it in the Bible, our God is a God of love.
Yeah, that's right, Angelee. You know, the other day, I was in line to get my supper, and someone cut me for the soft serve ice cream. And I just didn't think that I would ever get over that, Angelee, but I did. Well, that's kind of different, Mr. Gerald. That's just ice cream. It's not your most favorite sweet.
Well, Angelee, it's okay.
But I love that sweet, Mr. Gerald. And he is unlovable now, and I don't know that I'll ever love him again.
Well, you know, Jesus said this in John 13. He said, "By this will everybody know that you're my disciples, that you have love one for another." And so not everybody is easy to love, but we are commanded to love everybody. Jesus even says that we should love our enemies and pray for them.
That's right, Angelee. I pray for people sometimes at night that have wronged me, like the soft serve ice cream lady who cut me. I prayed for her that night. Well, so you're telling me, Mr. Stephen, and you too, Mr. Gerald, that we need to try to love those that wrong us.
That's right. And you know what? He may not have intended, or she, the other kid, may not have intended to wrong you. It might have just been a misunderstanding. And so that's why we always have to be patient with each other, and we have to be gracious.
But what if he looked at me and he got my swing and he looked at me again and stuck his tongue out?
Well, now that's a whole other story. If they do that, you know, that tells what kind of person they are.
Oh, so you're saying I don't have to love them if they do that?
I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if you love them when they're mean to you and when they do things bad to you, if you still love them in that situation, you're being just like Jesus. You remember Jesus on the cross? He said, as he looked down at everyone that had crucified him, he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. So even Jesus cared about those people who put him on the cross.
Wow, I never really thought about it that way, Mr. Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angelee, Jesus, he didn't spit on them. He didn't call the 10 billion angels like he could have. He just prayed for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, maybe I can just pray for that little kid that stole my swing that I really don't like anymore, that I have to like.
Yeah. And you know what? We can also pray for our hearts, that our hearts could be better and more like Jesus' heart.
Ooh, that'd be a good prayer to pray, Mr. Stephen.
That'd be a good one, I think.
That would be a good one.
But you know what? We all struggle with that, and sometimes people make us upset, and that's okay, but it's how we react. You know, the Bible even says, be angry and sin not. So it's okay to even
What?
be...
That doesn't even make sense, Mr. Stephen.
Yeah.
How can you be angry and not sin?
Well, if you're angry over good and right and just things, then that's right. Kind of like when Jesus cleared the temple of the money changers. He made that
I
cord
love
of
that
whips.
story. He went in there and made the whips and he whipped them.
That's right. He chased them all out. He was angry, but he didn't sin. Why was he angry, though? He was angry because he loved God so much and they were not doing what was right. So we can be angry, but we cannot sin in the process. And that's what Paul tells us. Be angry and sin not.
Okay, well, I'm going to try not to be so angry at the little boy who stole my swing. And I'm going to try to sin not today, okay, Mr. Stephen? But I'm going to go outside right now and try to get that swing back because I love to swing.
You better catch it.
Okay, Mr. Stephen, do you want to come with us out to the playground?
Sure, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Let's wave bye to the kids
Stephen,
first.
will you follow us behind the black curtain?
But,
Can you come back? Okay.
Come back. Okay.
Okay, Stephen.
Okay, let's wave bye to the kids.
Okay, bye.
See ya.